So, hello everyone and welcome to the PIB News Analysis of Mastoora IS. So, today we will discuss about the current affairs which are related to from 6th to 12th of July. So, today we will discuss about the current affairs from 6th to 12th of July. So, let's get started. So, this is uh, this is the week at a glance, and the entire week which you have seen the news. So it is at a glance. So the defense and the security, and it included the IS, Mahendragiri and the blue economy and the health and the democratics one health and population day. It is a social justice, which it is a BRICS women and the tribal warfare, and it's a tech and digital India, AIM startups and digital governance. So let's study about the news in depth. So it is about the defense and the blue economy. It is about the defense and the blue economy. So the government has amended the legal metrology rules to improve the accuracy of the large weighting mechanism used in ports, mines, steel plants, and warehouses. Even a small error is industrial weighting can calculate to significant financial losses and tax dispensaries. These amendments aim to make trade more transparent and protect consumers and improve India's logistics effectively. For UPSC, remember that legal metrology falls under the Department of Consumer Affairs. It is related to the legal metrology rules amendment. And next, we have the Ministry of Corporation completes 5 years. So, the Ministry of Corporation celebrated its fifth foundation day on the vision of Shankar Se Samriddhi. The objective is to strengthen India's cooperative movement by modernizing primary agricultural credit societies, expanding cooperative banking, and improving rural livelihoods and corporations help small farmers access credit, storage, marketing, and dairy businesses is an important topic under rural development and agriculture. Now, we have World Zoonoses Day. We have also had the World Zoonoses Day. So, on the World Zoonoses Day, the government highlighted the importance of preventing diseases that spread from animals to humans, which is also mentioned here. That from preventing animals from humans and diseases, so such as rabies, near virus, and bird flu. The focus was on the One Health approach, which recognizes that human health, animal health, and environmental health are interconnected. Better surveillance and coordination among different sectors can help prevent future pandemics. Now let's understand about the IS Mahendragiri, sorry for the pronunciation. It is INS Mahendragiri. It is a project. So sorry. It is a project 17A INS Mahendragiri. So the Indian Navy announced the commissioning of INS Mahendragiri, the sixth steeled frigate under Project 17A. The warship is equipped with advanced radar systems, stealth features, and anti-submarine capabilities. It strengthens India's maritime security in the India's ocean region while supporting the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative through indigenous defense and manufacturing. It is commissioning of the indigenous steel, health, and frigate, and it also has a major push for the Atmanirbhar Bharat in the defense and the manufacturing direction in defense manufacturing. So I also have BRICS Women Working Group meeting. India hosted the BRICS Women Working Group meeting to promote women-led development. The discussions focused on entrepreneurship, financial inclusion, digital literacy, and leadership opportunities for women, increasing women's partnership in the economy and the contributions of the inclusive and growth and supports India's vision of sustainable development. So, from the 7th July, we have the news of Digital India initiatives. Digital India initiatives. So, the government reviewed the progress of Digital India, which aims to provide faster and transparent public services through technology initiatives where digital identity, online governance, and digital payments reduce paperwork, improve service delivery, and increase transparency. Digital governance has become an important pillar for India's administrative reforms. And we have the skill government. The government emphasized skill development programs to prepare India's youth for future employment. New initiatives focus on industry relevant training, digital skills, and vocational education. These efforts have bridged the gap between education and employment while supporting economic growth. Now we have the agricultural modernization. The government highlighted the use of technology in agriculture through precision farming, digital advisory services, improved irrigation, and climate resilient farming practices. The objective is to increase farmers' income while ensuring sustainable agricultural production. Now we have from the 8th July the news which is related to the Ayushman Bharat digital mission. It is mentioned here. So we have this news. So, the Ayushman Digital Bharat Mission is creating a nationwide digital healthcare ecosystem. Citizens receive a ABHA ID, allowing hospitals and doctors to access medical records securely. The patient consult, and this reduces paperwork, improves continuity of treatment, and strengthens India's digital health infrastructure. We have also have the MSME report. The government retired its support for micro, small, and medium enterprises by improving access to finance, technology exports, and digital platforms. MSMEs generate significant employment and contribute sustainably to India's GDP and exports, making them a key driver of economic growth. And renewable energy. So India continues to expand. We also have the 11th under this whole news. We have the news about renewable energy. Renewable energy. So we are having the news related to it. So India continues to expand renewable energy through increased investments in solar and wind power. The objective is to reduce dependence on fossil fuels, improve energy security, and achieve climatic commitments on under international agreements with while moving toward net zero emissions. And for the 9th July, we have the news related to the tribal research institutions. Tribal research institutions. So the government is strengthening tribal research institutions to improve research on tribal communities, preserve their culture, and support evidence based policy making. These institutes also assist in implementing warfare programs and protecting tribal rights under laws such as the Forest Rights Act. Now we have the judicial reforms. So it is mentioned here. You can see here it is mentioned. So the Ministry of Law and Justice discussed that reforms aimed at improving judicial efficiency. The focus is on digitalizing court procedures, reducing case pendency, expanding e-courts, and making justice more accessible and transparent for citizens. And the science and innovation. India is encouraging research and innovation and startup development through institutions such as the Atal Innovation Mission. It is the Atal Innovation Mission. So from the Niti Aayog you can see here. So innovation helps improve industrial competitiveness, create jobs, and strengthen India's technology capabilities. And from the 10th of July we have the blue economy. The government highlighted the government highlighted the importance of the blue economy, which promotes sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth. This includes fisheries, ports, shipping, tourism, offshore energy, and maritime conservation, while ensuring environmental sustainability. Now we have the climate action. India referred its commitment to environmental protection through afforestation, renewable energy, pollution control, and sustainable development policies. These initiatives contribute to climate resilience and help achieve India's international climate committees. Now we have from the 11th July the news of World Population Day. World Population Day. On World Population Day, the government emphasized reproductive health care, material health, family planning, and women's education. The focus is not only on population size but also on improving the quality of health care and ensuring sustainable development. Now we have the education and employability. Education and employability. So the government stress improving employability through skill-based education, vocational training, digital learning, and industry partnerships. These initiatives aim to prepare students for the changing job market. And now we have from the 12th June, the 12th of July, the analysis of the news. We have firstly the infrastructure development. The government reviewed progress on highways, railway boards, and logistics infrastructure. Better infrastructure reduces transportation cost and improves connectivity, attracts investment, and supports India's long-term economic growth. Secondly, we have the Atmanirbhar Bharat. So the Atmanirbhar Bharat, we have in the Atmanirbhar, the government reiterated its focus on self-reliance by promoting indigenous manufacturing, defense production, electronics, semiconductors, and innovation. The objective is to reduce import, defense, strengthen domestic industries, create employment, and enhance India's global competitiveness. So this is the news related to the inclusive development. I have mentioned each and every news to you, and this is about the women empowerment, where BRICS BRICS Women Working Group strategy of women-led development focus on digital inclusion and women's entrepreneurship and new financial inclusion initiatives. It is related to the tribal development, strengthening the tribal research institutes TRIs, and the launch of dedicated targeted welfare programs for indigenous communities. Now it is from the green growth and infra. I mentioned it in everything in the news, so let us see from here also the green growth and infra. It is from the renewable energy and the climate. So it is a aggressive push for the solar energy, commitments to the India's clean energy transition, and balancing ecological conservation and development. It is the logistics and connectivity. Review of ongoing massive support for and logistics protects, ensuring seamless connectivity without compromising environmental integrity. It is the human capital and it is sorry. It is the sorry for the inconvenience. It is the human capital and the ruler dev. It is the focus area where the government should have focused here. So from the skill development and driving industry and oriented training and skill based education to boost youth employability, and from the agriculture promoting deep technology adoption, sustainable farming practices for farmer welfare, and from the rural inclusion, it includes accelerating village and development schemes and paired with fast digital payments and banking access. Now it is the most important topics. Should I wait for a second? So So it is a most important important topics that you can revise from here. The legal monetary rules amendment, the Ministry of Corporation and Tax, One Health approach, Zoonoses, Mahendragiri Project-17A, BRICS Women Working Group, and Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, Tribal Research Institutes, Digital India and Governance, MSPs and Startups and Ecosystem, World Population Day Focus, Renewable Energy Transition, and Blue Economy and Maritime Security. So these are the most important topics from the news. So this is the end up. So I hope you like the way of my explanation and you like the analysis from 6th to 12th of July. This is the news from 6th to 12th of July. So I hope you like it. Next time I will be back. Today we have done the news. We have covered up the news from 6th to 12th of July. Now in the next video I will be giving you the analysis from 13 to the furthermore part. So stay updated, stay tuned for the next next PIB News Analysis video of current affairs. So now thank you so much.